Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Finally, I have returned after months of not uploading videos, and today I wanted to show you the way I made my old 1-year-old video about Ultra Instinct, where I added multiple levels and it was kind of overpowered. But then I noticed when I prepared for making the video, I entered the world and it showed that there was a new update for Dragon Block C exactly 24 hours ago. So I checked it out and I installed the new update, and it's actually something, well, it's not a lot, but it's something really interesting, and I think I should show you in this video, and then I move on to Ultra Instinct. So the main thing they added was instant transformation. So when you drop into the world, obviously you can still use the old transformation. You hold G to transform, but you can't just press H to untransform. You need to double tap it, or I will show you this later why you have to double tap it, because instant transformation works as follows. You double tap your transformation button and you instantly transform, as the name suggests, and it also uses up some key. You can also edit how much key it uses in the config files, but I haven't tested it yet. And you can just transform all the way with instant transformation, and then you can power down to the previous level, previous transformation. That's why you have to double tap. Double tapping reverts to the previous transformation. But if you go to max, for example, and you want to go instantly to base, you just hold H and then you transform back to base. So it's something really interesting, and this also works with Ozaru. You have to wait to transform into Ozaru first, then double tap to Golden Ape, then Super Saiyan 4, and double tapping H won't revert you to Golden Ozaru, it will just drop you to base form. And that's about it for the new update, and so we will move on to the Ultra Instinct. So, in my 1-year-old video, I showed you how I had multiple levels for Ultra Instinct, and I wanted to show you today about how I made it, and it seems they also added some new settings to the config file. So let's begin with the first section. This is just Ultra Instinct, and this is the main part of the config file. You can see here you can add or change some stuff about what you can counter with the Ultra Instinct form turned on. For example, you can dodge when a mob hits you, when a player hits you, or when a cactus hits you. And right below this there is Ultra Instinct can't dodge. There is obviously when you fall out of the world you can't dodge that. You can't dodge fall damage, you can't dodge drowning, starvation, and another Ultra Instinct counter. Then the next part, this is something that checks the skippable level, which I don't suggest changing unless you want to experiment for yourselves. Then there is Ultra Instinct ignore base attribute multiplier config. This is something they added I think in this update, and this is basically, from what I understand, it will ignore the multiplier that you have set in. I have also set in a multiplier here, as you can see, race class multiplier. It's 1.25 times the stats. So I'm guessing Ultra Instinct will ignore that multiplier and just damage you for the base stats. Then the same is with ignore base key regen. Then the most important part of this config is Ultra Instinct levels, and this is where you can put from 0 to 10 how many levels you can add to Ultra Instinct. As you can see here in the skills tab, Ultra Instinct level 1, and you can keep upgrading it to level 7 as I set in right here. And then right below this, Ultra Instinct stamina costs are percentage, so it will just consume stamina based on percentage instead of a fixed number. Was in pain requirement means that if you are once in pain after using Ultra Instinct, as you can set it to 1, that's once, or 2 for every time you have to be in pain, then it will allow you to go to the next level of Ultra Instinct. And then there is also was in pain reset duration. So after you had the pain effect, this is gonna count down from 50 if it will reset the pain requirement. So then you will have to have pain again for the next level. Then here comes the levels, the fun part. Ultra Instinct level 1. And here you will use this exact template to make your own levels. Yes, so Ultra Instinct Attribute Multiplier. This will change how much it will boost your stats, what multiplier it will use, just like with Super Saiyan God. It has 8 times multiplier in my settings. Ultra Instinct will have 300. Now I didn't change these after I buffed the transformations, so it isn't very balanced. Then there is Ultra Instinct counter attack damage. This will count in percentage how much of your base damage or how much of your damage you will deal in percentage to the enemy when you counter. Then there is the attack rate for counter. This is the minimum and the maximum percentage or the chance to counter someone or something. Then the stamina cost, you can change this from 0, which will mean that countering will use 0 stamina, or you can put it to 100 if it will use a 100 stamina, or it will use, I think, all of your stamina with 100 being 100%. Then Ultra Instinct dodge rate. This is the same as the counter rate. It's just a percentage of how often you will dodge from minimum to maximum. Then Ultra Instinct dodge stamina cost. This is the same, if it will use up stamina when dodging. Then the health requirement. This is in percentages, how low your health has to be up there to become Ultra Instinct. There is also hit timer, which is the blue bar that appears when you transform into Ultra Instinct, right here. Hit timer is the timer that will show you how much time you have left in your form. So 300 is a pretty normalish time for Ultra Instinct, and you can change this from 0 to 1000. Then Ultra Instinct level requirement. This is just how much level DBC levels you need to have to transform into Ultra Instinct. Ultra Instinct mind cost and mind requirement. This is also a new config that they added, so this will always change how much mind you need to have to upgrade and to buy Ultra Instinct. Then there is Ultra Instinct pain duration, which is just in minutes. You'll have 1 minute of pain if you set it to 1 after your form has finished. Then Ultra Instinct regardless level requirement, so you can cancel this setting over here with the level requirement, and 10% of the level requirement, if you have that, then you can transform into Ultra Instinct. Then Ultra Instinct skippable level on. This means that if you have a higher level of Ultra Instinct, then you will just jump straight to it and you will skip this transformation. Then Ultra Instinct successful transformation, chat, message. This just shows you the message. It will show you the message after you transform, like it does normally. Then Ultra Instinct TP cost, just obviously the training point cost for Ultra Instinct. and the white hair on. This is the setting that will change if you have your normal hair with just the white eyes, or if you have white hair with white eyes. Then you will have Ultra Instinct level 2. So you will use this exact same template as you used before. Every setting is the same, you just change the numbers. And you just change Ultra Instinct level from 1 to 2, 2 to 3, and so on, until you have a full list here, and you can change what message it shows you every time you transform. And that's basically how you make your own Ultra Instinct settings, how many levels you can add to Ultra Instinct, and how strong you can make Ultra Instinct. And that's about it for this video. I hope you liked this video, and if you have any questions, just ask below the comments, and I'll answer you when I have the time. And thanks again. See you later.